You've got yourself your world title fight against a Cuban fighter, and it's scheduled for January 2015, and that is very much your focus until you see two lads breaking into your neighbour's house, basically, and you I mean, I wouldn't do it, but you go out after them.
Yeah. So obviously, I was in training for the Richard Abril fight. The World Title was in January, and then I forgot the date. It's around the 17th of December. The day or so either side, if not. And the fight was in January, and I was training really well and was in a good place. And Joe was meant to go to the running track, and he said, "No, I think you're ahead of schedule, so I don't want to overcook you. So I just want you to go home, rest up with the family, and come in tomorrow, and we'll go hard again tomorrow. You're in a good place." So I'm like, right, that's cool, that's fine. So as I went home, pulled up outside my door, next door's alarm's going off, you don't think anything of it. I phoned my neighbour, and I said, "Oh, your alarm's going off here," and no one's in. And you just presume something, you don't really think of that. You just think, when's this alarm going to go off? It's doing everyone's head in.
Yes,
and I phoned, and then I Joe, I said, "Oh, check you're not getting burgled anyway." So put my stuff in, and I just looked over the back garden, and as I looked over, I was trying to work out the shadow. Was it a shadow or not in the window? And then next thing, a burglar popped his head out. So yeah, you do what you think is the right thing, and you take chase, and I see then there's two of them, so I catch them both up. And I got the night off running, but I thought there's no way these two are going to get away from me here. Anyway, I've cornered them, but I thought it's going to be hard to walk back with two of them, so I just thought I'm going to have to take one back. He's going to have to, telling his mate, his partner in crime, and they was getting married as well, and I just thought I don't want them to. I was thinking in my head, there might be money, there might be, at the times it worked out, they got away with nothing, so that was good. But anyway, so I'm walking back. I thought I was going to walk in back, and
so you've got one. You've got one of them when you're walking back.
No. I was about to.
Okay.
I was about to
grab one of them.
Listen, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
So on the other one started climbing the fence, getting away, and he was let get away, and to my bit of bad luck, there just happens to be a loose concrete slab, and a few seconds later it comes down on my head from height, and it knocks me down onto one knee. It didn't, proudly, it didn't knock me out, but I thought, oh my God, what's that? It's just I knew straight away that there was not a punch, and I thought, oh my God, and I went down on my ankle, and I went to stand up, and the other one then had jumped over, and he got away. I just missed him to try and pull him back. And anyway, he's always so I'm annoyed, and I can't put any weight on my foot. There's blood running into my eyes. I'm stumbling back home. My partner and a neighbour sort of find me on the way home, stumbling home. And anyway, to sort of, without going on, too long into it, get took to hospital because it's bleeding pretty bad, my head. At this point, the ambulance is stuck and taking too long, so my uncle dashes me off to hospital, and it works out. I have a fractured skull and a broken ankle in a few places.
When you, and I guess the comeback is more the story, but just, I wasn't quite clear, when, does that loose slab of concrete just fall as the guy's climbing over the wall, or does he throw it at you?
Where I was stood, obviously I didn't see it was on the blind side, but the way I was stood and how far I was away from it, I'm pretty sure it was through at me. Right. Unless a gust of wind blowed it over to me head, it was through down onto me. Okay, so he's getting over the fence. He feels the slab is loose, and he chucks it at you. It's probably what happened. On my head. Okay. Are these guys ever caught? Never caught. No, never ever caught. And no idea. And I say it, without sounding soft. I don't hold any grudge towards them now. It's just like they stopped doing what they was doing. If people say, does it bother you? And I say, do you know now? If I found out, so what would what would I do? Would I get pleasure out of giving those lads a good hiding, or I just thought they'd stop doing what they're doing now, and they have to live with that. And they had satisfaction. There's a lot of people who was very angry with them, to say the least. So they have to live with that. But I don't hold anything against them whatsoever. I just thought that they've stopped doing what they was doing. If you're robbing houses, you're in a very desperate place. It's a real low thing to do. So it wouldn't give me too much, pleasure finding out who it is now.
Okay.
Hey, hope you enjoyed that latest offering from Off the Ball. If you want to subscribe, and you should, check out just up here. All our latest stuff is just down here. Generally, knock yourself out.